Oh, wait, hold on. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Suggestion Review. Today is an amazing day, everybody. Today is the rebirth of popular suggestions. They've allowed everybody to see popular suggestions now and vote on their favorite suggestions. No more will I be... what? No more will popular suggestions be a desolate wasteland. Now we have people voting on suggestions again. Yay! So let's check out the best ones. First suggestion. Suggestion for build mode. Have keys snap onto surfaces instead of just floating, as some decoration tables are less than 1 block tall, so you have random floating items, which is a small pet peeve of mine when making maps. I can totally see that being annoying. Yeah, it's so true with a lot of things, but the problem is I feel like that's going to be pretty hard for Minitoon to fix, because all the blocks right now, I think they've programmed it so that like everything revolves around the big cubes. Even if it doesn't take up the entire cube space, it's still one big invisible cube. So I think it would be a bit hard to get the keys like you want them to. And you know, it's not too big a deal. I mean, it would be really cool for that to happen. I feel like this could easily be replaced by putting a safe there instead. Although maybe safes will have the same problem and they'll still be floating. And I still have no idea why the images of some of the stuff look like this. Like, why does the dynamite look like a bunch of barrels stacked together? Why does a crossbow look like a rectangle? I don't remember that being part of the crossbow. But yeah, cool suggestion. I think that would be a nice quality of life change. 8 out of 10. The Veggie Bros! Yeah, bro! Idle animation. Legs and arms move in a breathing motion. So, let me just ask you this. How do legs and arms move in a breathing motion? Are they gonna sit there doing this? Do they do squats up and down as they breathe or something? And does Little Cran have a gun? Or is that a knife? Walking. Cranberry walks forward, and so does Little Sprout, but his walk is a bit delayed.
Little Sprout ain't exactly the smartest tool in the shed, if you know what I mean.
Shot. Torso is looking downwards and the eyes turn black. So they just go from like moving up and down like this to what? But their eyes turn black as well. Oh, what's the theme gonna be? Just your typical horror ambience. Kill animation. Stabs you with a knife repeatedly. And kill sound. A blood splash sound. A little blood splatter from Little Cranberry to you. That's a cool suggestion. I would really like to see like a fused skin going on. We've seen them suggested independently before, but now they're fused together like the Dragon Ball Z fusion thing. All in all, pretty cool. 7 out of 10 George Pigs. Custom characters in Piggy. Oh, I haven't seen that one before. This actually does look pretty cool. I really like the interface you got going on here with the hats, the torso, the eyes, the legs, and all that. But, you know, my gripe is still there. You're gonna end up with some really dumb looking skins. Like, it works if you want to make a really cool skin, but you have to realize that 70% of people, all the Flamingo fans and all that, they're gonna be making the derpiest skin possible. Naked Piggy, Cletus Piggy, Rat Piggy, all of the really, really dumb skins. It's gonna really take away the horror vibe of Piggy. You're just gonna get really dumb skins walking around. And it's like, oh no, I'm being chased by a naked Piggy again. Oh, ha 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 ha. I need the spook. But you know what I think this would do well? I think this is totally possible for custom Piggy maps. I think this should totally be a thing to make the NPC or the player or whatever in the custom Piggy maps. Because then your friends can choose to join, so you can choose to go and have fun if you want, and it won't affect the people who just want to play the game normally. And you get to theme them based on your favorite maps. I think that would be really cool. But yeah, I definitely wouldn't put it in the normal Piggy game because yeah, like I said, it'd just make it a bit too derpy. 5 out of 10 George Piggies. Oh yeah. Add this as a picture frame in the hospital map as a little Easter egg. Bruh, me and the boys rolling up to Piggy 2 be like, look at the squad, baby. That is a, you don't want to mess with them, especially that one. Lil Cran. I'd like to see some more lore-related images around the original chapters. That would be pretty neat. I reckon they're definitely going to be showing up next time. I think they're going to be TSP, to be honest. Those 3 right there, I can easily see them being TSP because like Mr. Potato, the bad guy, was a vegetable last time, and then the bad guys will be a group of vegetables this time. I think that would be pretty neat. Still very interesting. 7 out of 10. Okay, the next 2 suggestions are probably going to be the weirdest suggestions I have ever seen. So strap yourselves in, grab some popcorn, and let's check it out. An idea to prevent door camping. When you go to the exit door as Piggy, a timer shortly pops up for 30 seconds. At 25 seconds, Mousy here, you should stop door camping. 20 seconds, you know this isn't how you play the game, right? 15 seconds, you should really just please play normally. 10 seconds, this is your last chance to stop camping. 5 seconds, the text of the message
turns bigger.
All right, bucko, I'll give you a taste of your own dang medicine. Firstly, I'd like to just point out that this is probably a bit dumb. I'd probably make it like something more scarier or more official than like Mousy just getting, I'll show you. Mousy crashes through the nearest wall at full speed like the Kool-Aid Man. I don't know if she's in a wheelchair or not, but let's make it so she's in a wheelchair. She slams through the wall in a wheelchair and grabs the camper by its leg and slams the camper onto the floor repeatedly and aggressively. Jeez, Mousy, calm down. Piggy coins start to appear on the floor from the Piggy, making whoever is Piggy to lose coins. Oh no, they steal Piggy coins from you. And the Piggy can no longer camp the door due to Piggy being soft locked for the rest of the round. So basically, Mousy bashes through the door, grabs your legs, does the Hulk slam on you. You do a good old Sonic and drop all your coins around the floor. And then you're pretty much knocked unconscious and just dead there as you watch all the other players leave through the door. There are probably a few things wrong here, because if you just get soft locked like that, players can just teabag you the entire game for like the last 10 minutes, and then they can be the ones camping you. What about in maps where there is no wall to crash through, like Forest? What if Piggy camps at the end there? You know, that ending area? It's probably a bit out there, having Mousy just randomly crush through a wall, but you know, it doesn't end here, guys. There is another suggestion for the survivors. You want to see what it's like? Let's find out. An idea to stop vent camping. Okay, here we go. When you go to 25 seconds, can you please stop hiding in the vents? At 20 seconds, you aren't winning the game, you imbecile. You're only wasting time. 15 seconds pass. How do you find this fun? 10 seconds pass. This is your last chance. Get out of the vent now. 5 seconds. Well, I warned you.
You triggered my trap card.
Time to activate my trap. Once again, this is way too informal. I think it should more be a formal alert, like leave the vents in 5 seconds. Otherwise, it sounds like it's just part of the story. And it's like, haha, you cannot defeat my trap. Try and escape. When it should probably be, warning, you must leave this zone in 5 seconds, rather than just taunting them. Okay, but what happens when the trap goes off? The ceiling of the vent opens. The vent exits close. A spike wall above you starts to slowly make its way down. It gets closer and closer. It takes like 10 minutes until it crushes you. The moment it does, the screen goes black and all you hear are loud bangs, chainsaw noises, and your player screaming for help. After a few seconds, the noises stop and you are brought back to the menu.
But the theme is slightly slowed down and distorted.
See, this makes it sound like it's actually part of the game and it's something spooky that's meant to happen, when it should literally just be, oh, you died. It just kills you instantly. It doesn't need to be Mousy crashing through the wall and beating you up, or a spike trap coming to slam your character into the ground and then you hear chainsaw noises and your player screaming. We don't want an R18 plus here, dude. But you know, the general idea is there where if they're camping for too long, then they should get killed. But the problem is, define camping in like logical terms. Is it if they spend 20 seconds within the actual vent? What happens if they just leave the vent for a second and then go back into it? What would you do then? Would you have it so the time stays as it is for like 5 seconds before they go back in? And what if there's piggies on both sides? And like there's a lot of things to think about. And same with camping the door. Like, how do you define camping in that? Is it a specific radius within the door? And what if Piggy just walks out of the radius and walks back in? But you know, those were some fun flavor text suggestions. I probably wouldn't implement it though, because it's a bit odd. But you know, 5 out of 10, George Biggs. It could work and it might not work as well. Bruh, remember last time we saw the Veggie Gang? This is them now. Feel old yet? Feel terrified yet? Look at them. What have they done to the Veggie Gang?
I'll never forgive you, Dino Plays Rugby.
I'd love to see that as a skin. Like, look at that little cranberry, little carrot, Mr. P, and the little sprout. They actually look pretty scary. Now, the one problem I can see this skin having is that it'll be way too wide, so the hitbox would just be Mr. P, but then the carrot and like the little sprout will be clipping through doors as they try and walk through. They may look like they have a bigger hitbox than they do, so that might give them a slight advantage. So I can't exactly see that being implemented in the game, but I would still love to have that. I feel like that'd be really cool in the game. So you know what? I'll give that 8 out of 10, George Biggs. Well, everybody, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today. Let me know down below what your favorite suggestion was and any suggestions you have. Be sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you soon. Goodbye!